Imagine a perfectly clear day. No storm clouds, no construction nearby, no planes overhead. Then, out of nowhere, the sky explodes. Not with fire, but with sound. A deep resonant boom that rattles your teeth and shakes the ground beneath your feet. You look for a source, but there's nothing. This isn't a myth. It's been happening for centuries, on every continent, under dozens of different names. In New York, they call them the Seneca Guns. In Belgium, they are mispoofers, or fog belches. In India, the Barisal Guns. To science, they are Skyquakes. Today, we dive into the Skyquake files to ask the question, why is our atmosphere booming? And are these sounds a natural quirk of Earth, or a warning of something we don't yet understand? The mystery didn't start with the invention of the jet engine. In 1850, legendary author James Fenimore Cooper wrote about Seneca Lake, describing a sound like heavy artillery that can be accounted for by none of the known laws of nature. Even further back, the Iroquois legends spoke of the Great Spirit continuing his work of shaping the Earth. Across the world in the 1870s, British officials in Bangladesh were baffled by the Barisal Guns. Booms so loud they assumed a naval battle was happening just offshore. But when they sent ships to investigate, the horizon was empty. These aren't just noises. They are physical events. They rattle windows, set off car alarms, and have even been known to crack plaster. But because they are fleeting, lasting only seconds, they have evaded systematic study for over 200 years. For a long time, scientists had a few go-to explanations. Let's break down the three most likely culprits. First, shallow earthquakes. Sometimes the Earth shifts so close to the surface that it creates a booming sound before the actual tremor is felt. These are called brontides. Second, sonic booms. Since the 1950s, many skyquakes have been debunked as secret military tests or commercial jets breaking the sound barrier. And third, meteors, also known as bolides. A meteor hitting the upper atmosphere can explode with the force of a small nuclear bomb. If it happens above heavy cloud cover, you'd hear the boom but never see the light. Case closed, right? Not quite. In 2020, researchers at the University of North Carolina used the EarthScope Transportable Array, a massive network of seismic sensors, to cross-reference hundreds of boom reports. Their conclusion? It wasn't the ground. The signals were atmospheric. And while some were definitely sonic booms, a huge percentage of these sounds occurred where no planes were flying and no meteors were tracked. If it's not planes or quakes, things get weird. Theory A: methane burps. Many skyquakes happen near deep water. Some scientists believe that massive pockets of methane gas trapped under the lake or ocean floor can suddenly erupt. As the gas bubble hits the surface and pops, it creates a massive pressure wave. Theory B: coronal mass ejections. This is the space weather theory. Some believe that when solar radiation hits the Earth's magnetic field, it creates shockwaves in the upper atmosphere. We see this as the aurora borealis, but could we also be hearing it as a skyquake? And Theory C: atmospheric ducting. This is where a sound from hundreds of miles away, like a storm or a distant quarry blast, gets trapped between layers of air and bounces along the sky until it drops down in a quiet neighborhood sounding like it happened right next door. The truth is, there probably isn't one cause for skyquakes. We are likely hearing a symphony of different phenomena: gas belches, exploding space rocks, and the echoes of distant storms. But there's something unsettling about the idea that our atmosphere, the very air we breathe, can simply snap without warning. It reminds us that even now, with all our satellites and sensors, the Earth still has secrets that it only shares in sudden, violent bursts of sound. Next time you hear a roll of thunder on a cloudless day, don't just brush it off. You might have just heard the Earth speaking. What do you think? Have you ever heard a skyquake? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to keep digging into the unexplained, subscribe to the Obscura files.